Okay, let's take a look at the settings in WaveBasis. You can get to settings by clicking on the WaveBasis tab at the top of your screen and selecting WaveBasis Settings. Or you can click on the gear here at the bottom left of the Insights panel. So you can see we have three settings that are enabled right now. These are the settings that are enabled by default in WaveBasis. And now let's just take a look at each one of the settings. Automatically count markets. When this is enabled, each time you load a new symbol on your chart, it's going to automatically run a count. Automatically opening the Insights panel opens the Insights panel on your chart. If for some reason you want to work without the Insights panel, you can uncheck this and then close the Insights panel. And now you can run counts without having the Insights panel pop up. If you want it back on your chart, simply enable it and run another count, and you've got it back on your chart. Okay, next we have the show number of bars on waves. You can see next to each wave label on the chart there's a white number. If we uncheck this, it removes that from the chart. This is the number of bars it takes each wave to complete. So wave 3 here took 39 bars to complete from the wave 2 low. Auto counts in one color takes the color-coded nested waves or color-coded wave degrees and turns them all to one color. And then we have allow helpful tips. If you don't like the tips that occasionally pop up in the app, you can turn them off here, but we recommend you leave them enabled. So now let's take a closer look at how the automatically count markets feature works. If I load a new symbol, it auto counts right away. Now another way to use this is if you want to spot check a number of symbols quickly. Say you have a watch list that you want to just run through. You can just click on each symbol in the watch list and it auto counts right away. So one thing I want to mention with this is it's important that you, as always, it's important that you select the right range for your count. If you're working on a daily chart, then you're probably going to want a 250 or 500 bar range to make sure you've included the last major turning point in the market. If you're working on lower time frames, you might want to select a lower number of bars. Okay, so we've got a few other settings here I want to point out. There's this one here, the number of bars to include in your wave counts. Under the wrench, you've got all of your smart tools which you can turn on and off, as well as wave lines on the chart, and the number of bars can also be turned on and off from here. And then next we have this option which lets you hide waves under a certain degree, and when we click on that, it removes some of the lower degree waves from our chart. That can be handy if you want to remove some of the clutter from your chart and just focus on the higher degree waves. And then finally we have the prevent clipping feature, and you'll note when I turn that off, some of the waves clip off on the chart. So generally I leave that on, but if I want to move the chart around, I have to turn it off, and then I can move my chart around if I need to for some reason. Okay. So finally, I'll just mention that the reference guide is located down here under the question mark. If you want to dig deeper into all of the WaveBasis features, this is a great place to take a look. Okay, I hope you found this helpful, and I look forward to telling you more about WaveBasis in a future video. Happy trading!